Audience is like mega hype.
Rubik. I'm on Rubik, man. I'm
of it. Will they have enough firepower to get the finish on ROTK? And they do
get him.
Fog, that's the third game straight. ROTK has handed over first blood.
Some slight lane advantage coming out from the sniper. As you said, he does start to peel away a little bit, but the denies coming out from the silencer from Freeze is very high.
We actually have a rotation play
Fenrir
from
making the first move.
Is that Fenrir or is that FY? Moving into the mid lane, looking for the setup. He gets the shard block. Dogfight steps up, but it's going to be too late to get the Fade Bolt finish. And they get it done. Dogfights will get a 3-man stun. They block him from the rollaway. Now, you're here aggressive already with his level 6, hoping to get the kill.
Why? The big invasion coming out looking for Cicada here. They will spot the creep. He's going to probably steal it here. Will they be able to get Cicada as well with the lift? He actually is able to get him. Aggressive with the Eclipse, and Cicada's dropped down for sure.
Boom, boom, boom.
Gloves of Haste, getting ready for the Midas.
Top
here
lane.
We go, top lane. Oh, this should be a pretty dead FY here. They do have enough lockdown and damage burst potential to bring him down, but he's fairly tanky.
Aggressive
with the damage.
If they trade for in July, it would be certainly worth it, but FY's got the shoes, and he sneaks past him in aggressive.
Midas Radiance.
He did.
And ROTK went for the Midas into Solar Crest the last time, and then into the Radiance because he was getting a bit too far behind. They do get their smoke broken. They know that Dogfights is in the trees here. They get the trap on him with the ice shards. Nice shards by Fenrir, able to clean him up almost instantly. See that rotation happening as we had previously mentioned. The Abaddon goes for the bottom tower. Paparazzi makes the move toward top. Raindrops.
And maxing the curse there, it looks like. All right. Yeah, he's falling behind a bit. Even his own centaurs kind of creeping up and above.
Look at FY going for these like solo pressure onto Cicada.
Stampede right through him, FY.
He wants to.
Will! He's actually looking to go for the solo pick.
He's got the shrapnel as well.
He got it! FY! Comes back into action here, gets it done, and says, see you later. See him again. Tough stuff now for IG. They are going to be able to dish out a Static Storm play here, but Vici just seemed to shrug it off. IG just...
they're hemorrhaging kills now.
Yeah, it's just bad. They're going to have to stampede the hell back home and into the safety of a... I assure you, IG were not expecting at this point in the game to be so kind of weighted in a farming position and not taking strong fights, but here they're back in mid lane. There's the glimpse back with a kinetic field. Even a Static Storm going to be committed. 2-man catch with the boulder smash, but that's it. Rotations are coming in, and that's not good enough for him. FY sends him packing with a shot to the ass of the Assassinate here, and they're not done yet. They even hit him with the shards. It looked like VGT even did more damage there. Oh, here comes aggressive to the party. In July tries to run on home on the back of a Stampede, but he can't make it out. Vici came to the mid lane. They said, you wanted to start this fight. We're coming here to finish it.
IGV, it looks like they're just feeling it looks like the pressure is getting to them, honestly. Like that Static Storm commit onto the high ground there for the Rubik. It's already like right next to the tower. There's a Tusk right there.
They're trying to just kind of end the game sooner than later or take fights. Like, obviously committing for an early BKB means that it's going to wind down to 5 seconds that much sooner.
They see in July here.
They taunt around with him a bit. And the commitment in from Fenrir.
Pretty tanky though. He's got Blink back up.
Turn around engagement from Dogfights. That's when they pop the global, and that's when he feels worthless in this fight, and they could just shred apart Dogfights and take him out entirely. Man, I hate it so much when I have to go against a Silencer as an Earth Spirit, but he manages to live just a little bit longer. Finally gets taken down. Both supports are going to get dropped, and now it's going to be in July using a Stampede again defensively to make it away from trouble. It does look like Cicada was able to get the snipe finish onto FY, but it is just one forgiving pick, and the chase is on. Cicada, the little man, trying to run out aggressive.
Into the fog every single time, not letting aggressive get that Lucent Beam on him, and now he's too far.
Now he just gets it out of principle.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what it was. He's like, you know what?
Global's off the field. Let's give it another go. And aggressive's nearby.
Might be where they
heads to the high ground though.
Here.
Heads to the high ground, and they're going to see the approach. Or will they? Jump in, beautiful 2-man.
The 4-step from Freeze instantly onto aggressive, bringing him out of the Static Storm. ROTK carding it though. They're going to be brought down by the Omni Slash, it looks like, or will they? Aggressive surviving. Fenrir with the Magnetize coming out. Paparazzi, IG they're starting to escape. They're trying to get away, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to. Vici turning this one around quickly. Everyone being brought down. Dogfights able to nope.
So the approach was there from IG, but with help nearby, with your babysitters, with your buddy system, you bail out what could have been certain trouble. And now FY, just with a style play, swinging around his little staff, trying to take it to super.
He's got another nuke soon.
Got him. FY would settle on finishing out a Dragon Lance at the moment. Even more durable than he once was. D-Ward's coming out. Ooh, high ground though. for IG.
Two-man stun from July. Static Storm on top. The global does come out, but it's after everything was already expended. Are they going to be able to get both kills here?
Oh, it's so much work even just to get the supports. They finally will get FY down, and it looks like Fenrir will also be taken care of. But if they want to pursue for more, they're going to be only losing casualties for it, and they do. Suddenly this trade already turns out the better for VGJ, getting the takedown on In July. Sakata could be next, but
harder to just be able to do that because they're pretty durable now, so the shrapnel's not as relevant. They're going to have an Aegis going into that rush, into that high ground push to FY, now getting a jump onto ROTK. They get the global coming out actually onto July, apologies, and they do get the Eclipse, and they're just going to clean him up with that.
That's 48 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to get more.
And yeah, Super eats a couple.
KBs for a long time, sure, headshot is decent versus it, but not enough. IGV pushing 2 lanes into 2 tier 2s, and Vinci's going to just go for this high ground. They're just going to force IG to go back.
Here they come, charging on forward. The first TP is going to be dogfights back inside the base, and now Sakata shows up and needs to start getting maybe some shrapnel action out there. And there you see it going to be dished. Quick blink back by Aggressive. He gets a new shield.
The healing ward. This healing ward is going to do so much work here. Nobody's able to get to the back of it. The sniper's not able to hit it. In July, now trying to force an engagement kind of, but stun.
Two-man connection with it. Pull back right into the Static Storm. Was that a stolen one? Oh, man. Well, they're going to get the burst finish. That's going to be Centaur going down. A buyback is going to be necessary on this one. They are going to chew through Aggressive and his Aegis, but now it's movement onto the racks, and they can't seem to stop him.
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi mid lane takes 1 racks too.
That's pretty good for IG.
Here comes the return, and now it's going to be possibly Paparazzi looking to get in the action, but they've been nursing that global possibly for this moment. Now they rush in. They're going to get the burst finish onto RTK. Stampede's going to get called, and VGJ need to back the hell out.
Pick off potentials if they do try to go for that split push that IGV was trying to do.
Ooh, Silver Edge.
They've got the silence on him on top too. That's going to be easy bring down.
It's going to be the kill. Wow.
Yeah. Nice play there by Dogfights. Instant silence after the Silver Edge. You can't pop your Abaddon ulti when you're silenced, so easy bring down onto ROTK there.
For courier kill, I guess. His Aggressive's going for the shrine, and it flies right into his glaive. Whoops. He takes those. But look at that. You take our shrine, we'll take yours. But Aggressive does manage to TP in as Paparazzi spins his way out, hiding under that Shadow Blade. They drop the sentry, and they'll him now. FY not able to get close enough for the telekinesis, but Fenrir will meet him, gets him with the global, and it looks like they may be able to get the burst. Yes, they will. FY spinning back. They're going to start dishing out shrapnels. They got to burst through this wave, kicking stones, doing whatever they can, but they're going to see if they can head off with a strong fight right before the Jug does come back.
Snowball, though, to dodge the stun.
Super deep in. Can they go for the finish? The Disruptor will go down. The Jug's about to make his return. Sakata hides deep inside the confines of his own home to avoid the Eclipse coming in from Aggressive. You only get the one name. Paparazzi's back. They're really desperate to try to take this tier 3, but the glyph comes out. Dogfight's really low. One more glaive could do it. Can't quite catch him. He's going to be able to pop the shrine. Re-engagement comes out from In July. Burst finish, looking to go for the grab onto Aggressive, and they get it done. IG are holding their base, keeping back, and they're going to go for a full 5-man wipe and get it. IG hold.
Playing versus a sniper lineup when you have Silencer as one of your cores. It's IGV now going the other way, going for a Rax push here.
Double damage Jug to help get the job done. He quickly drops down the ward. It is going to be sniped up there from FY. Fenrir steps in with a Walrus punch, but that tier 3's down. And IG...
I can't believe this is happening right now.
They're moving into the Rax.
Oh my god.
It was just yesterday that Vici were able to kind of barely make the comeback to take the game back to NP, and now are they possibly getting a taste of their own medicine?
Not caught by the ward there.
Nope. They're going to think they're totally good. They're going to think they're good, but IG are coming from the low ground. Will they spot him? Will they spot him?
They've got FY grabbed.
Oh, they try to jump in. Immediate snowball from Fenrir to dodge it. And now they look to turn it back. Lift it up, pull down, Walrus punch. Can they go for the burst on the Paparazzi? They can't get it. He ends up getting the shards, and they spin away. Aggressive pops out the Eclipse in his BKB as they make chase to go for IGV. Can they make it out in time? Stealing a hold of the Static Storm here.
3-man stun from Dogfights. The sniper's getting to blow him up now.
Around now. They drop the Static Storm. It does silence IGV, but they get a huge connection at the start of this one.
Sakata's doing work in the backlines.
But they do get the grab on the Paparazzi. The game manages to get the Omni Slash off, and it blasts right through ROTK. And now Vici have to squaddle out of this one. Huge fight for IG. Here we go, though. IG. Time to move in. time for them to feel like they can move on into the next round.
Yeah, they want to use their Aegis. They've got 2 minutes left on it. They want to force the pressure, at least with this, because Sakata can just sit in the backs, peeping at the tower like this.
Paparazzi out in front for this one. Vici need to hold if they want to stay alive in DAC.
FY gets the lifts onto Sakata, gets the Omni Slash as well.
But as he pops out, they're going to be able to dish out the Eclipse right now. Sakata able to make it back. He's living, and they can't get the finish. IG turn it back onto aggressive. They're going to be able to take him down. He does have to buy back here in what could be the final hurrah. If Vici can't keep IG backing away, they are going to be able to get the possible catch for Paparazzi, but not quite yet. Fenrir, Snowball, move forward. Paparazzi finishes him off, and then finally they lose the Aegis on the back end side. Not able to get the finish for Dogfights. Paparazzi in action once again. They have only lost their Centaur.
So confused for a second, but
actually pretty nice. But yeah.
Here we go. It's IGV now going in as soon as they see the Abaddon go toward the top lane to push it out. This is their go time.
Shard hits Sakata and Paparazzi. 2 juicy targets waiting inside the pit. Aggressive pops his BKB and goes in, but that's when Sakata forces himself out. Most of the Eclipse damage actually hitting onto the Roche himself, and another force will be on the other side. There's where the Stack Storm is going to be committed, but on one front, Vici are stuck in arms, fighting, taking it back to the Centaur. Looking to step in is going to be Dogfights with his own Lotus. He will get bursted down. The gem's going to be hitting the deck. Buyback forced out from him. Paparazzi and IG. Here, though, easy tier 2.
Yep, Curse of Avernus with Luna, tier 2.
All right, now outside the vision of Vici. They have smoked up from the side of IG, and they are migrating their way. So close yet so far. Vici have already dived through the mid lane, and that's when Angelite makes his jump. They are going to try to counter with a silence, but they've already hit their mark and quickly burst down Fenrir. Dogfights rolls away from the oncoming Eclipse, and Vici are going to have to step off. Fenrir with immediate buyback. They popped Global for that, right?
Yes, sir.
No Stampede was used.
Global was expended.
No
so
Static Storm was used, and they're going to probably try to use it all right now. A jump for
off
RTK.
the mark there.
Yeah, and that was an Omni Slash committed. Now Paparazzi trying to Blade Fury back on out as they hold their side. Dogfights, woo! FY slides right past, avoiding Dogfights on that one. Dishes out his own Blade Fury spin, but he eats too much right-click damage. It's Sakata, the little damaging turn from the high ground, putting in the work, getting the finishes. They're going to blast through RTK.
Gets melted.
Aggressive trapped inside. They all
doesn't have buyback. That's game. They did not expect that to happen, but with the Stampede there, Dogfight's able to survive. He gets shrined back up because of the Stampede damage reduction.
Brute to travel to the bottom lane and push for tier 4s or something, man, because here comes IG right inside, using the pressure in from the mid lane. And there's no buyback coming out from the Luna, says IG here. I don't know how much they're reading into the situation, but that tier 3 is now down.
They're sieging, they're going on to RTK, doesn't have ult, he gets broken again!
Immediately taken out, no chance to even get the borrowed time.
The break into the silence is just doing so much work.
With only 3, and none of them doing a wealth of damage on this one. It looks like IG may have been able to survive and pull this game back and move on to the next round. Can Vici withstand and hold? No, it is going to be a takedown of FY, out for 80 seconds. Rax is exposed, the game has been called!
Oh my god, the comeback from IGV. Oh my goodness, slight miscalculation by aggressive on his buyback. Beautifully executed from IGV, honestly, like Dogfights in July, these two.
It was a tough start too.